I'm going to do today, if I can get the bag open. It's a tough bag. Man.
What is that? People all over the world would want to know that. That's not your average meat, is it?
No.
What does it say on the package that it's called?
It's called Sweetbreads.
Well, Sweetbread sounds delicious, but I wouldn't think it would look anything like that.
Yeah, this is actually these.
That looks like brains.
Well, they're actually thymus glands on a cow. The thymus.
The thymus, you say?
Yes, the thymus, I say. Anyway, I don't know. Some people cook them differently. They fry them, they grill them, they do stuff. What I'm going to do before I do any of that is I am going to put these in some water and I'm going to boil them down so it makes them actually more tender. And then I'm going to, this time, I believe, watch out now, woman. I believe what I'm going to do
Ew,
is, and also over here I have a, they say it's a pork brisket. They say it's strip, but I don't know. I don't know. I thought I had picked up ribs.
I thought you did too.
But apparently I didn't. So we're going to find out if this is what I thought.
Is that like a big pork loin then?
I think it's strips.
Of?
Well, it looks like pieces of pork brisket.
Oh, isn't that what it said on the package?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to set up our smoker out there, and I'm going to go ahead and smoke these briskets, rub them down, or whatever they are. I'm going to rub them down real good. And the sweetbreads, or as they're called in Spanish, mollejas.
Or as an Alabama person would say it in Spanish, mollejas.
Mollejas. But what I'm going to do is after I boil them down, I want to cut them into some smaller pieces. Normally I would cut them about a half-inch thick or so and grill them on top of a grill, wood fire or gas fire. But this time I'm going to put them in the smoker. A little bit bigger piece, and smoke them and see if I can get that dark smoke outer rings around it really well. And then when you break them open, I'm hoping that it'll just break open and be just steamy white thymus glands.
That just sounds gross. I mean, I've
Have
eaten
you
them.
ever had them?
Yes, and I love them, but
Okay.
the process of looking at it like that and all, it's just really unappealing.
Well,
I mean, what would make anyone want to try this at home looking at that?
well,
Seeing the finished product and watching us eat it?
back in the day, not much of the cow was not eaten, including the rear end all the way. I think the only thing that got away was the moo.
Yeah,
Everything else I think was eaten.
I understand that.
We used to have my dad and them and the cowboys years ago. They would make, I call it son of a gun stew, but it was the SOB stew, and it had everything you can think of. And it had hearts, lungs, kidneys, liver,
Gross.
every kind of chunky stuff in there, and it was made into a good meat stew. Oh man, it was absolutely wonderful.
You know, I have no doubt that it was wonderful, just it does not sound wonderful.
Well, that's why my arteries are clogged, I guess. So.
Hold on a minute. Yeah. Alright, so what did you put in that pot? Just salt and pepper?
Just salt.
Salt?
A little
Okay.
salt water. I'm going to let it sit there and boil. And
For approximately how long?
well, if I get it to a good rolling boil, probably about 15 minutes or so. and just enough to where it will kind of start breaking it down a little bit, and then I'll decide if I want to leave them whole or if I want to cut them in half maybe to be able to put them on the smoker. But I think cooking them along with those brisket things for a couple of hours with some good smoky heat, I think they'll be turning out really well.
Okay.
Be the first time I've ever done it that way, so we'll see.
Alrighty. Shall we come back later?
Sure. I'm putting in the thymus glands. Put them on the top row. Up there.
Thymus gland.
They'll probably fall through, shrinking up.
Not everybody can say thymus gland.
Ooh, I can. Hopefully they won't fall through. These little ones might. Put oil on there? That one did. No. I think they'll be alright. Now then, I'm going to put these pieces of
Pork brisket.
Yeah.
What you got the temperature at?
Well, I'm going to put it about 300 degrees.
For how long, I think? I know the Mollejas will get better, quicker, done faster.
Yeah.
Add wood to it?
I'll add a little piece of wood. Here, I'll put this one in there. It's a little wet piece of mesquite wood. Add it down here. See it start smoking here in a minute. I have to watch that temperature and make sure it doesn't.
I hear that train rolling down the tracks. Woo woo! Woo woo!
Being a hobo, jumping the train, riding them all over the country.
Where would you stop at first if you hopped a train today?
If I was to jump on the train today,
Yeah, would you go north or south from here?
well, I go north like that train's going now, jump on it, get on up the road till I got hungry, jump off, give me something to eat, wait for the next train.
Where would you go, Matt?
Yeah, I'll probably end up from here to San Antonio, and then from there, I don't know, maybe west.
Go out, maybe ride that train,
All the
even
way
be
to California.
yeah, in California, all the way up to
Oh,
Washington,
that'd be awesome.
even to Alaska.
That'd be good.
Fun. Well, I got it set right now. It's creeping up close to about 300. It's starting to smoke a little bit. It'll probably get a little hotter because of the wood burning, but I think it'll settle down to around 300 is what I want for the next couple hours, and I think it's going to be good and tender.
Okay, let's address a question that I'm sure the viewers have, but they've just been so kind as to not ask.
But
Well, your wife is always the one videoing you, and you're always the one doing the work. Doesn't she ever do anything?
she does the video.
Oh, that's it?
Well, no.
No, I don't edit.
She
Who edits?
she does the
She's the
titles and the
Director.
tags and all that good stuff.
I'm pretty sure I'm the executive producer of the program.
There you go. So, yeah.
So we're just gonna enjoy this outside with Matt a little bit. What do you think the temp is? About 78, 80?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is.
A little bit windy for my taste, but it's beautiful.
Oh no, it'd probably be hot if it wasn't a little windy.
Well, true that.
So we'll just enjoy the weather for a little bit.
Come out to check, and it looks like it has just been hovering just about where I have watered it. Looks like the little smoke's coming out still. I need to check it and see, so hold on. All right, let's see. Woo! Let's see there.
Look at that.
Let me
Dang.
these mollejas, people, if you don't know what mollejas are, these are the thymus glands that are they're cooking down. They are going to be so good. Oh yes,
Just like your dad would make them.
they're going to be. I believe so. Yeah. I think Dad would probably like to get a bite of these. That's your peepaw I'm
Yep.
talking about. And here's the
Pork brisket.
the pork briskets. Looks like they're doing well.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna leave them in there. I'm gonna have to make sure once I close this down. Whew, that heat. Now then, it'll go back up. Now what I want to do is I want to check, make sure I have plenty of liquid in there. Yeah, I think I may have to add some.
Yeah, some.
Looks like I need to add some.
And we just put in another chunk of wood in there. That's why it's smoking the way it is right now.
Right. Oh, that's full beer. I was going to use your beer to do that, but I guess I won't. Let me spill it.
Just keep things nice and moist.
Hopefully I spill it. Come on. Yeah, that way if it does get a little hot, it'll be some
Yeah, you can see the temperature's already gone up.
moisturized heat going up there, kind of steam.
And it's been pretty much a steady 300.
Yeah, pretty close, just under 300 degrees, and it's looking good. I think it's going to be really good.
I
So,
agree.
Guess let's go back in the house. Wait on it.
All right. So you're slicing up the mollejas right now?
Yep. Slicing them up. We're gonna put them in some tortillas, either corn or flour, for some little taquitos. But yeah, I'm just gonna slice these up. I may come back and just cut them in little pieces like this. That might be good too. See, just little tender pieces.
When's the last time you had some mollejas?
4 or 5 days ago.
Must be nice.
It was not mine.
No.
It was somewhere else.
Oh.
But it was good though. You know, but they were just grilled. These are gonna be a little different. I think these can be really good.
What are you working on, man? Interesting.
All right, honey. So you've brought your meat in,
Yeah.
and now you're slicing it.
Yeah, I put it on here, I started cutting it crossways, and see, they come out with like little riblets, kind of like, see?
Ooh, that'd be yummy.
See? Like that. could eat it like that. But I took one of them and I'm gonna slice it real thin. See how I'm doing right here?
I do.
So that we can put it on our tortillas if we want, with a little sauce, and like we're gonna do the mollejas. The mollejas are already cubed up over there.
Do you need this on?
I don't believe it's on. The mollejas are already cut over there. I chopped them up, so they're ready to put inside of the.
All right, let me look. Okay, so there's his chopped up mollejas. Grilled tortillas, flour on the bottom, corn on the top, mixture of lettuce and tomato and
Fresh lime.
okay. Yum.
I have cut some of that brisket. See, you can see here, if you'll come in and look at this real close. As you can see, this is the mollejas. They're all good and cooked. They have some pink rings around them. That means they're good and smoked. The meat also has good rings around the pink. And you can see here these little riblets. That's part of the pork brisket. I just sliced it across in little chunks like that, making riblets. But you can see definitely the smoke ring all the way around it. That's going to be delicious. So we're going to have that with some little bit of vegetables that I mixed up. Some tortillas, corn tortillas. We're going to have little tacos and stuff. Maybe a little barbecue sauce on there if you like. But we're going to enjoy it. So what do you think, Matt? Time to go for it?
Yep, let's do it.
All right.
All right, Maddie, let's see your plate. What do you have?
A whole bunch of goodness that's about to go down.
Okay. Let's see how your plate differs from mine. It doesn't. It's the same. So we have the brisket, pork brisket with the bark around it. We have a corn tortilla with mollejas inside with the salad tomato mixture.
And the brisket.
Not mine. Mine is just the molleja. And then in the flour tortilla, I have the brisket stripped up with lettuce and tomato. And I think the presentation looks cute with the three together.
And me, I drizzle a little
Barbecue sauce.
enhancement material. This stuff here, that's what I call enhancement material. Baby Ray's.
I personally don't think the meat needs to be, the meat stands alone. Is it good, Matt?
It's okay. Excellent. It's all right.
All right, we're not going to sit here and chit chat. We're going to eat.
Tender meat. Look at that.
Fall off the bone, really.
So, what's the fall off the bone? The brisket part? Old brisket. And how would you rate your meal so far, Matt?
A 12 out of 10.
Okay, and
Well, I
you?
tell you. Can't beat it.
It got the Jared approval.
And I would say this whole meal was about $12 or less.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
There's more than this left over there too. So, all right, we'll check back towards the end.
A GoPro.
All right, guys. As you can see, our plates are clean. George is finishing up.
Bye.